Hello, salutations everyone from the amazing This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures YouTube enthusiast, speaking to each as well as every one of you. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Welcome to this very wonderful spring, summer month of June this year, 2026. I am so very excited, very eager to provide this Welcome to Live June 2026 update, special Welcome to Live June 2026 update, and also would like to pass on this very wonderful, exciting news, what is also going on during this month, this June, this year, 2026. And before I get into anything else, we just want to let each as well as every one of you amazing, famous YouTube enthusiasts know, various Canadian public transit system, marathon explorers, escalator, elevator enthusiasts, brass tactics, DJ enthusiasts, Disney enthusiasts, famous LY Karens, junior, senior academic, vocational enthusiasts, LY Karens, Master Gardener, YouTube enthusiasts, Mark, of course, including other YouTube public transit elevator enthusiasts out there, Disney enthusiasts. Today is also our friend Long's birthday, so I am very excited, very eager to say, ladies and gents, are you ready for this? Happy birthday, Long. I hope you have a very wonderful, amazing birthday. We wish you a very wonderful, happy birthday from all of us to all of you amazing YouTube enthusiasts, and to our friend Long, happy birthday as well. Now, I'm very excited, very eager to tell you, as part of this special welcome to June 2026, a special live welcome to June, pardon me. I was getting ahead of myself. Well, we're very pleased, very eager to provide a special live welcome to June 2026 update, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited, very eager to let each as well as every one of you know, June is Pride Month, and also it is the last 3 weeks of the amazing 2025-2026 school year for all of the Alberta teachers and all of the Alberta students of all the Alberta schools, all of the Edmonton Catholic schools, all of the Edmonton public schools, and of course all of the junior high students and all of the senior high students of my old school, LY Karens, and all of the amazing junior, senior academic and junior and vocational teachers, including famous horticulture master gardener, vocational teacher Prince Mark. And also would like to say, on part of this live special welcome to June 2026 update, ladies and gentlemen, to the amazing grade 12 students that are graduating this year, folks. Congratulations to all the graduating students, the graduating class of 2026 grade 12 students. I hope you amazing high school students accomplish this year, and also the younger students, the elementary and junior high. So congratulations to all the grade 6 students that are moving on from elementary school to junior high school. Congratulations to the junior high students of grade 9 that are going from junior high to senior high school in grade 10 next year. We want to wish you all a very wonderful, happy summer holidays. And also, here's some very wonderful, positive news as we bring this special live welcome to June 2026 going along as well, folks. My YouTube channel has been going above and beyond. And so far, I had just reached over 7,035 YouTube subscribers, so I'm nearing up to 45 more to make 7,080. And very soon, 20 more subscribers along down the road will be 7,100. We'll pass to 900 more to 8,000, another 2,000 more for 10,000 YouTube subscribers. Also, I am very excited, very eager, very pleased to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, I have had started to let my friends in Calgary know, to let them know about my visit, about my visit in Calgary being rescheduled for Calgary Stampede from this July, this summer, to the following July next year. Because the reason is, ladies and gentlemen, why I'm not going to be visiting friends in Calgary for Calgary Stampede this July, this summer, this year. I had decided to postpone, delay, and reschedule my Calgary Stampede trip visiting friends until July next summer, next year, July 2027. The reason why I am holding off until the following summer next year, because I have been selected for Special Olympics 5-pin bowling provincials in January next year, in next winter, in the early start of next winter, January 2027 next year, in 7 months from this June, July of this summer of this year, 2026, folks. Also, I have just started to let my friends in Calgary know I am planning to go see my friends in Calgary in the fall after this summer. I am not sure what's going to go on yet. So once I get things sorted out, I will definitely have things well situated in between my work schedule, my school post-secondary education college schedule, as well as Special Olympics bowling schedule for my new fifth season for the 2026-2027 Special Olympics bowling season. After the summer holiday months at the end of June, July, and August of the summer holidays, and as we go from this summer of June, July, and August, as we go into next fall as well. But I would like to say, folks, to the graduating students of graduating class of 2026 amazing grade 12 students, I hope you do very well moving on to university or TSP, or special needs students of LY Carents that are returning grade 12s. I hope you do very well in your last 2 years of grade 12 if you become a postgrad in LY Carents like I did a long time ago. In fact, I would like to say, for those of you who would like to know, a few days ago, on the final weekend this year, ladies and gentlemen, I had just recently had my amazing eye exam with Dr. Lai at Specsavers at West Edmonton Mall, and I'm very excited, very pleased to say she did a very wonderful, amazing job taking the time during my eye exam visit. I was very impressed what she did for me, so an amazing 5 out of 5 stars goes very well for her. And also one of the pre-test people did a very amazing job as well. But most of all, everybody, after my eye exam with Miss Dr. Lai at Specsavers at West Edmonton Mall, during my visit at West Edmonton Mall, ladies and gentlemen, I went to visit our friend Dan at his store Psycho Bunny at West Edmonton Mall. He gave me an amazing blue turquoise men's black Psycho Bunny graphic design t-shirt as well. I'm going to show it to you, each as well as every one of you amazing YouTubers, on a separate live YouTube video under This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures YouTube page as well. Most of all, everybody, I am very excited for this summer, and I'm starting to get things sorted out between my work schedule, since I do not have Special Olympics 5-pin bowling and 10-pin bowling until the upcoming 2026-2027 season next fall, next October 2026, after the summer holiday months, after the end of this June, July, and August. So that's why I'm going to focus on getting more hours at my work at Loblaw City Market in Ice District, and getting things well back on track again as well. In fact, for those of you who would like to know, on a very excellent note, it was very wonderful, very amazing, and very generous of our friend Dan giving me this amazing blue turquoise men's black Psycho Bunny t-shirt. I'm looking forward to showing it to each as well as every one of you on a separate live YouTube video for this live mid-June 2026 update, as well as providing some amazing news what's going to happen as well. For those of you who would like to know, I'm also in the process on getting things well back on track over the summer as well. So I've already made the right decision on letting my friends in Calgary know I had decided to postpone and reschedule my Stampede trip visiting my friends for Calgary Stampede in Calgary from July this summer of this year to the following next July next year, and the following summer, July 2027, as well as the following summer after July 2028, July 2029, and 2030. Since the reason why I'm not going this July next month, this summer, because I have been selected for Special Olympics 5-pin bowling provincials, as mentioned before, for next year's Special Olympics bowling season during my fifth season in the 2026-2027 Special Olympics bowling season next year as well. Most of all, everybody, this special live welcome to June 2026 update is going to be very special because it's also today our friend Long's birthday. So we wish you a very wonderful, happy birthday, Long, and I hope you have yourself a very wonderful, happy birthday, and I hope your birthday is a very wonderful, special day. And for those of you who would like to know, our friend Long used to be one of my colleagues when I used to work at Le Chateau at West Edmonton Mall for 6 years, a long time ago. In fact, for those of you who would like to know, I just tried one of the amazing new iced coffee flavors at Paris Baguette on my way to get my eye exam with Miss Dr. Lai at the Specsavers at West Edmonton Mall recently. The amazing Paris Baguette people were very fantastic what they did. In fact, the amazing people of Nespresso and Chianti gave me the best amazing customer service experience during my visit at West Edmonton Mall. In fact, I left some of the people there amazing Google reviews with 5 out of 5 stars as well. In fact, the Google reviews, folks, can really help go a long way, and it can help lots of people. In fact, one of my old friends and my old former teachers, my friend Mark, from my old school, LY Carrots, he reached out to me on Messenger. He's planning on getting his eye appointment at Specsavers as well. So I let him know he can stop at the Specsavers at Southgate Centre Mall on his way to get the bus and the LRT on his way home from school at LY Carrots, or on non-school days and non-instructional teaching days when he's not teaching horticulture. He can also go over to the Specsavers at West Edmonton Mall for his eye exam appointment with Dr. Graywall or Dr. Singh, or, for example, Miss Dr. Lai. The eye doctors there are very amazing too. And you know, I always respect other people, and some of the people recognize me too. So, and I do have great respect. 110.99%. But most of all, everybody, that's enough about that. I just wanted to give you all amazing YouTube enthusiasts a heads up what is going on over the summer. So I had just decided to do the right thing. So my visit to Calgary Stampede in Calgary has been delayed. Visiting friends in Calgary for Calgary Stampede has been moved to the following July. So that way I can have time to get things refocused on between now, over the next 2 months of the summer of July and August, as well as early in the fall of September 2026. Before and after I begin my fifth season in Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes again, with Special Olympics 10-pin bowling again for the 2026-2027 Special Olympics bowling season next fall, next October 2026, after the summer holiday months as well. And I'm very lucky, very fortunate to let each as well as every one of you know the amazing news as part of this special live welcome to June 2028 update, ladies and gentlemen. After summer holidays, after the end of this June and after the next 2 months of this July and August of this summer, folks, at the end of this summer in the fall, come September, I'm going on my amazing 4-year anniversary, 4 years of my amazing job, my amazing work at Loblaw City Market and Ice District and Grocery in the downtown area. I'm very lucky, very fortunate to have this job because not a lot of people don't always get to have job opportunities, and you know, there's lots of challenges out for a lot of people, and not all my friends have jobs. Some of them have jobs, some of them have issues of finding a job, but on a very excellent note, they are doing their very best to find work as well between Special Olympics bowling as well as outside Special Olympics bowling. But most of all, everybody, I would like to tell each as well as every one of you, I am very excited, very eager to test out my amazing new 10-pin bowling glove along with my USB-C T-Zone bar ball, 10-pin bowling ball at Gateway Bowling Lanes, the Banquet, Ed's Bowling at West Edmonton Mall, in between my work schedule at Loblaw City Market and Ice District, outside Special Olympics bowling, 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lane, Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway, and also the Splitsville Bowl in Christie's Corner, Northwest Edmonton near St. Albert as well. In fact, for those of you who would like to know, my YouTube collection has been growing above and beyond. In fact, my Google Pixel 8a does keep making amazing 4K videos, folks. And also on a very positive note, I would like to wish all of the amazing students, teachers of Edmonton Public Schools, and all of the amazing LY Cairns junior, senior high students a very wonderful last 3 weeks of school, last month of 3 weeks of school, and the amazing grade 12 graduating students. Congratulations to all the graduating class of 2026 grade 12 students of LY Cairns, and for all the amazing LY Cairns junior, senior academic, vocational teachers, and famous horticulture master gardener Mark. I wish you all amazing people of LOI Karens a very wonderful, happy summer holidays in a few weeks, and a happy Canada Day. I look forward to calling you on my phone to wish you all a very wonderful, happy summer holidays and happy Canada Day in advance before the last day of school draws near, Tuesday, June 23rd, in 3 weeks' time from today as well. But folks, we really want to wish our friend Long a happy birthday, and I hope she has a very wonderful, happy birthday. So happy birthday, Long. I hope you have yourself a very wonderful, happy birthday, and I hope your birthday is a very wonderful, tremendous, special day. You have yourself a very wonderful, happy birthday, Long. Enjoy your special day. Now, on with the exciting news of the summer. What's going to happen, folks? So between my work schedule over the summer, I'm also going to be getting the registrations for my new start of my 5th season for the 2026-2027 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. In fact, I'm so very excited to see what my new start of my 5th season will look like after the summer holidays come next October 2026 in the fall as well, folks. So lots of excitement is up in the air, because for those of you who would like to know, my amazing 4th season throughout this year, 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, 9 months ago this past October 2025 in Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, Special Olympics 10-pin bowling was an amazing success. After 8 months of participating in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center from 9 months ago this past October 2025 to May last month ago, folks, this year was an amazing success. And I am looking forward to an amazing new start for my 5th season in Special Olympics bowling as well. What's very wonderful and very rewarding, folks, I have a very wonderful opportunity. I'm very fortunate to go do bowling practices at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes with 5-pin bowling with my 5-pin bowling balls I have in a special locker. And for my USBC T-Zone Fireball 10-pin bowling ball with my special 10-pin bowling glove now, it'll be handy for Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes, as mentioned before, with Ed's Bowling at West Edmonton Mall, with the excellent deals they have, and also the Banquet and Ice District, where they have an excellent deal on Mondays, on non-game days, especially the Splitsville Bowl in Christie's Corner near St. Albert as well. Most of all, everybody, I'm very excited, very pleased to let each as well as every one of you know my amazing eye exam with Dr. Lyot Specsavers at West Edmonton Mall a few days ago at the end of May was absolutely amazing. And I was very happy, very impressed with what she did. So she did a great job, and let me say this, God bless the people and my mom for what they did for me. They did a fantastic job. Above and beyond, as I say, like Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. Now, I want to tell each as well as every one of you amazing YouTubers, before we wrap up this special live welcome to June 2026 update, my mom and I are also planning to see the new Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu movie sometime today or maybe sometime tomorrow, as long as I don't get called into work. And also, there's a new Disney Pixar movie opening in mid-June this year as well, folks. Disney Pixar Toy Story 5 is coming out in theaters this year as well, so I'm very excited to see what Toy Story 5 will look like. In fact, I am still watching the rest of Toy Story 3 on Disney Plus and working on towards Toy Story 4 on Disney Plus. I've already watched the first Toy Story 2 already, so I'm still working on Toy Story 3 on it as well. Most of all, everybody, what's very wonderful, very amazing, visiting friends in Calgary, I use the amazing buses, the LRT, Blue Line, Red Line, C-Train LRT on Calgary Transit on their LRT system, and also the bus system. I know some of the bus routes there as well, and some that go near the LRT C-Train line and network of Calgary Transit as well, whenever visiting my friends in Calgary too. But also, ladies and gentlemen, I do enjoy making amazing elevator trip videos on random elevators here in Edmonton, on random ETS buses, LRT trains of Capital Line, Metro Line, Valley Line, commuter buses of Strathcona County, St. Albert Transit, aside from Spruce Grove and Beaumont, and Leduc Transit, aside from Fort Saskatchewan, but also other public transit systems I'm very fortunate to use on visits in Hamilton, Toronto, and the Greater Toronto, Hamilton areas out east in Ontario. Whenever visiting our old friends and my family out east, I have our familiar bus routes on our HSR and Hamilton Street Railway buses, both Hamilton, Waterdown, our Go Bus and Go trains on Lakeshore West in the Greater Toronto, Hamilton areas, and including our familiar subway stations in the downtown Toronto I love going to, between Dufferin Station, Bloor Yonge Station, Bay, St. George, Spadina, Bathurst, Christie Station, Ossington Station on our Bloor trains, including between Bloor Yonge Station, Union Station, St. George with Wellesley College, TMU, Queen, King Station on our Yonge line, and our Yonge University Spadina line between Union Station to St. George Station, as always, with St. Andrew Station, Osgood Station, St. Patrick Station, as always, Queen's Park and Museum Station, all at the same time. And plus, what never changes, ladies and gentlemen, is that I always follow the same rules on the subway and the streetcars as my Auntie Paula and my mom has told me lots of times, as well as my grandmother before. I always keep my back against the wall, stay behind the yellow line in the middle of the platform to allow our subway trains to come and go for safety. And I always watch for other people, feel people, and always continue to do the right things, to stay aware of my surroundings, always go during the day, always be very careful, extremely careful, always keep in touch, keeping everybody on the loop. Plus, I have our familiar streetcar routes, what I'm very fortunate to use with 510 Spadina at Spadina Station on our Bloor trains, and our Yonge University Spadina line, I still know and remember, with 506 on College Street, include outside Queen's Park Station, 505 Dundas for Eaton Centre, 501 Queen for Eaton Centre, whether if it's St. Patrick Station or Osgood Station. They're excellent alternative routes too. So while using our Yonge University Spadina line subways and our streetcar line routes too. So very excellent alternative ways. And what's very wonderful and very fortunate too, ladies and gentlemen, I also still have my Presto card to use the public transit systems on our HSR buses in Hamilton, Waterdown, our Go Bus and Go trains, our subways and streetcars on the TTC, Toronto Transit Commission, in the downtown area in Toronto during the day, on visits in Hamilton, Ontario from Edmonton nowadays, whenever visiting our friends, our family, my Auntie Paula, my cousins, aside from my Auntie Jocelyn, my Uncle John. I have Oakville Transit to use on visits, aside from Miami, Mississauga Transit and Burlington Transit. Plus, what's very wonderful and very amazing is that I also have my amazing art card for the ETS buses, the LRTs, Strathcona County, St. Albert Transit as well, aside from Leduc, Beaumont, and Spruce Grove Transit. But most of all, everybody, I would like to say I'm looking forward to a very wonderful Canada Day come Wednesday, July 1st of next month in 4 weeks' time as well. I'm also very excited too because I always go to the Canada Day events with friends and usually go for the Canada Day breakfast at Alberta Legislature, and also attending the free admission areas like the Art Gallery of Alberta, the Visitor Center at the Edmonton Federal Building, Queen Elizabeth II, the Alberta Legislative Assembly Tour, and we always look forward to Edmonton Riverhawks Baseball Canada Day Fireworks Spectacular featuring the Brass Tactics Band too. In fact, I did see the Brass Tactics Band more than once last year as well. In fact, some of the people of the Brass Tactics Band recognize me too, and in fact, I have great respect for the musicians of the Brass Tactics Band members too. But most of all, everybody, I would like to say, please stay tuned for live mid-June 2026 update, live end of June 2026 update, live July 2026 update. That will be on separate live YouTube videos as well. So I'm looking forward to providing these separate live YouTube videos as well. Thank you again for this special live welcome to June. Thank you very much for listening to this live special welcome to June 2026 update. We will see you soon on the next YouTube video. This is What Brian Thinks Adventures, folks. We will see you soon. Have a great day, folks. Happy Pride Month and happy birthday. Long